The city manager and staff have unveiled a $7 billion plan split between Toronto and the province to build, in part, Mayor John Tory's SmartTrack system. It would include 6 new stations in Toronto and see 11 GO stations updated so that they too can be a part of the network. The funding agreement also includes Eglinton West light rail transit, Eglinton Crosstown, and the Finch and Shepherd LRTs. Well, right now we're in the middle of crosstown construction here at Eglinton and Avenue Road, and you can see lane restrictions, the concrete barriers, the fencing, the pylons, and then I want to show you over here. You can see this row of businesses. Well, they're pretty much tucked away. They're pretty hard for customers to access. Now, if the latest SmartTrack plan survives council, we'll be seeing a lot more of this all over the city for many years to come. A price we'll eventually have to pay to get the transit we so desperately need.
There will be disruption from this plan. There's no question about that when we're talking about building this amount of infrastructure.
The plan is ambitious and would tear up dozens of neighborhoods with hopes of bringing a better transit future to Toronto. If today's pitch goes according to the report's layout, shovels would be in the ground by 2018. And here's a look at what would hopefully be done just 4 years later in 2022. 6 brand new SmartTrack stations located at Unilever in the Portlands, Liberty Village, St. Clair West, Gerrard, Lawrence East, and Finch. 11 existing GO train stations would also undergo major upgrades during that time period. And then there's a long-term plan that would include up to 36 stops between the Eglinton West LRT and the Crosstown already underway, 18 stops for the Finch LRT, another 26 for the LRT on Shepherd, and 2 new stations would be built for RER, the Regional Express Rail. We would also be seeing major construction at 5 street-level train crossings like the one you can see right here on Scarborough Golf Club Road. They would either be tunneled or elevated to keep trains off our streets and traffic moving, a major project that would happen over 10 years. Can our existing roads and arteries handle what's to come?
We have no choice. To not invest at this point is not an option. We're struggling with congestion. We're being strangled by congestion in this region. Long term, this will take pressure off of our arteries. It will provide people with options and a choice of how they can get around.
Maddie Semiaticki, an associate professor of geography and planning at U of T, says how SmartTrack and future transit projects are planned and executed will be the biggest challenges.
There are better and worse ways to do construction, and there are ways to make sure that it has limited impact. We have to make sure we're following best practices. We also have to make sure that we're doing the planning up front so that we don't experience large cost overruns. That is a way that we will lose public confidence and trust in the ability to deliver these big infrastructure programs. We need this investment, but it has to be done right.
But with the condo boom underway, it's been a tough go for commuters and residents trying to navigate the continuous construction on our streets. A new poll out today by Forum Research found a majority of Torontonians are fed up with the inconvenience.
We are desperate for transit, but I mean, we can only, be reasonable with how much can be done.
It's a good sign of the economy, I guess. People are working, making money.
We've missed a generation of transit investment. We invested through the 70s and into the 80s. We essentially stopped investing in big projects and at a regional scale. And this starts to put us back on that track towards building our transportation investment out.
Now, again, this transit plan is still just a proposal. It has to be approved by City Council by the province's deadline of November 30th.